Hello everyone, we have released a motivational book called The Singing Panda. The book is a heartfelt guide to achieve your goals and success. You can find the link in the description below. And now, let's begin with our video.
Hello and welcome to TFC. I'm Naveen. This time, let's start our journey in America and watch World Series Baseball. Before the game, a special song is sung. This song is the US National Anthem, which was written way back in 1814 when an amateur poet, Francis Key, was on board HMS Minden ship. The ship HMS Minden was not built in America or the UK, but was actually constructed in Mumbai's famous dockyard. Yes, the US National Anthem was written in a Made in India ship. The company which constructed HMS Minden is now perhaps India's oldest active conglomerate, Wadia Group. To understand how old is Wadia Group, just imagine that when Wadia Group started its business, the first industrial revolution had not even started. Electricity was considered just a science experiment, and the well-known Napoleon Bonaparte was not even born. The journey of Wadia Group began with a letter sent from Mumbai to Surat dated 10th January 1736 when Nusli Wadia, a carpenter and shipbuilder, was invited by the British to Mumbai to build ships. Nusli soon arrived in Mumbai and went on to oversee the construction of Bombay Dockyard, Asia's first dry dock. He and later his descendants built 355 vessels in over 160 years. Such was the quality of their ships that the world's second oldest surviving warship, HMS Trincomalee, is also built by the Wadia Group. Later, in 1863, Wadias founded a teakwood trading company which became the second Indian company to be listed on BSE, Asia's oldest stock exchange. Meanwhile, Nusli's great-grandsons JBH Wadia and Homi Wadia, inspired by Indian and Hollywood movies, founded Wadia Movietone in 1933, a movie studio located in Chembur, Mumbai. Many of you will know that India's first talkie film was Alam Ara, released in 1931, but only 2 years later, in 1933, Wadia brothers also released their first talkie, Lale Yaman. Wadia Movietone went on to produce over 20 movies, including box office hits like Hunter Wali and Miss Frontier Male, starring one of Indian cinema's first female action stars, fearless Nadia. Now, from the world of movies, let's come to the present and see what is today's business empire of the Wadia Group. We will begin in India and reach the scenic Ooty. Around 15 kilometers from here, we will find Wadia Group's 155-hectare Dunsandel tea estate, one of the earliest planted tea estates in South India. In southern India, the group also owns several more tea estates that include Singampati Estate, in all covering over 2,800 hectares of plantation, producing 8 million kgs of tea annually. Now, let's quickly travel to Africa and reach the vibrant Tanzania. Here, the group owns a 603-hectare Herculo tea estate which produces over 8 lakh kgs of tea annually. Traveling further to the United States, we will reach the affluent Seattle. Here, the group owns a controlling interest in North America's first exclusively organic tea brand, Choice, that produces over 60 million tea bags every year. After tea, now let's drink some coffee and travel back to visit the picturesque Kurg. Here, the group owns 8 coffee plantation estates totaling 927 hectares of planted coffee and produces about 1,000 tons of coffee per year. Moreover, the group is also one of the leading manufacturers of dental products, weighing machines, and even owns for auto components factories in Chennai with clients like Hero MotoCorp and TVS Motors. From Chennai, we will momentarily travel to Singapore. Here, the group owns a 4-decade-old horticulture company, Island Horticulture, and has been involved in multiple landscaping projects across Singapore. Now, from Singapore Airport, let's take a flight back to India. We are right now in one of India's youngest airline, Go Air. This airline is also owned by the Wadia Group. Go Air, with around 11% domestic market share, has a fleet of over 50 Airbus A320s and has flown over 76 million passengers since its inception in 2005. Moreover, in India, the group owns the former textile major Bombay Dyeing, which now has transformed into one of India's leading bed and bath retailer with over 350 exclusive stores. Wadia Group is also one of the top 4 polyester producers in India with around 15% market share and owns a real estate company, Bombay Realty, which is currently developing prime luxurious projects in Mumbai like the Island City Centre and Wadia International Centre. Furthermore, the group also owns a real estate consultancy company, Wadia Techno Engineering, which has been involved in over 1800 development projects that include Grand Hyatt Hotel in Mumbai and the coveted National Stock Exchange. Not only that, Wadia Group is also the largest manufacturer of hydrogen peroxide in India and also owns Britannia, India's leading food brand. Britannia's biscuit brands like Vita Marie Gold, Good Day, 50-50, Bourbon and Little Heart are household names across India and reach over 50% of Indian homes. Approximately 2 million people buy Britannia food products every day. Britannia is also the top 3 biscuit brand in GCC countries and has also recently set up a greenfield manufacturing plant in Nepal. Now, let's take a break to watch a cricket match. Here, the group jointly owns a stake in the Indian Premier League franchise Kings 11 Punjab. Wadia family also owns the popular fashion and modeling magazine Gladrax, which organizes popular beauty pageants such as Mrs. India and Gladrax Mega Model. Over the years, Wadia family has built 5 Parsi colonies for low-income families. Their colonies are built on over 35 acres of prime land in Mumbai, housing over 1500 flats. Now, the land value alone of these properties will be over $1 billion. Moreover, the family has also built an arts and science college, a commerce college, an institute of technology, a management institute, and also a women's and children's hospital in Mumbai. To end this journey, which began 283 years ago, all I can say, this is Wadia family's massive business empire.